Good afternoon, kia ora koutou. Ko Angela Caves Taukawiwa, no mai haere mai. Welcome to the Central North Island Business Growth and Support Virtual Conference. My name is Angela Caves and I'm the Partnership and Events Lead with Digital Boost. It's my pleasure to be hosting you this afternoon on day 2 of our conference. Welcome to our audience who have joined us in the webinar, and a warm welcome to anybody who may be viewing via a live stream on either Facebook, LinkedIn or YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to hear about the breadth of support available to the Central North Island business community. On the webinar with me this afternoon, I have got my collaborating partner organisation. I've got Briar from Connected. Briar is an employment liaison advisor based in the Central North region. Briar's going to take us through some webinar housekeeping and then introduce our guest presenters from the Taranaki Chamber. Thanks, Briar.
Ngā mihi kia koutou, your participants, ko Briar Hicklingaho, North Taumaranui Connected Services. Thanks for joining us today. During the webinar, you'll be able to see and hear us, but we cannot see or hear you. So I just invite you to use the chat and Q&A functions at the bottom centre of your screen. And towards the end of the session, we will answer some of those questions that you put in there. Our sessions are being recorded and will be uploaded to the YouTube playlist for the Digital Boost channel. And post this event, you'll also receive an email link to those videos to watch again. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you from the Taranaki Chamber, Jessica Parker and Rebecca Mendy. Welcome.
Kia ora, thank you for having us.
All right, let me just stop my share and you are more than welcome to take over there, Jessica. Jump in when you're ready.
Hi everybody, kia ora, sorry, I was just having a few issues there. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jessica Parker and I am the event manager for the Taranaki Chamber of Commerce. I have with me today our membership manager, Rebecca Mendy, and she will be talking to you about membership and joining later. I'll just share our screen. Sorry, bear with me for just a second.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone.
Presentation.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So, firstly, I would just like to, basically, as it says on that first screen, is simply put, our role at the Chamber is one of supporting, inspiring and influencing business vitality in our region. So that's pretty much what we do and all encompassing. So here's our team. We've got Michelle Brennan, who is advocacy and bar. Why is it flicking through? Sorry, sorry. I've just it's flicking through without me doing anything. So I'll just go back. We have Michelle, who's events advocacy and bar coordinator. Rebecca Mendy, as I mentioned, is our membership manager, and myself there. Josh Burrell, who is our marketing and comms manager. Julia, who's our administrator, and Maura Young, who is our partnership manager. And then our wonderful CEO, Arun Chowdhury, looking very dapper there. The rest of the Chamber team not previously mentioned is Kirsty Goodup, who is our assistant administrator, and Shelley Baldwin, who is our regional YES coordinator. So we do have quite a big team, and we all work close together, but very much on our own projects too. Our vision and mission is to create a strong and vibrant Taranaki business community through advocacy, business connections, and celebrating business success. That's us at our business awards. The Taranaki Chamber, we have a number of initiatives and events throughout the course of the year. We are very active in our community, and I'll just quickly sort of go through and summarise some of these particular points that and events and initiatives that we do and focus on. The Chamber Hub, firstly, is was born out of COVID-19 and the need for people who were displaced by COVID job-wise, or were looking to get new jobs or try something different through after the pandemic and the first lockdown. We have a contract for Chamber Hub with MSD, which we work very closely with in order to help people be replaced in jobs or careers, so that hopefully they don't have to go on the benefit or similar. It has been really successful to the point that it was a 1-year contract after COVID, the first COVID lockdown, and it has been extended for another year. And we do work closely with MSD and WIT here in Taranaki to help people to go into different training, job prospects, and also preparing for jobs and interviews. Circulate is our not-for-profit organisation within the Chamber. We have a number of not-for-profits, and there's a huge need for them to collaborate together, but also with the business community. And because of this, we have started Circulate in conjunction with the New Plymouth District Council. Throughout the course of the year, we put not-for-profits, we connect them with businesses that may be interested in their cause. And we also have different seminars throughout the year of ways that they can work together, collaborate together, or we can help them update websites with their written word and their marketing material, etc. The Network of Trades is a monthly event that we have alternating between the North and South Taranaki. This was started quite a number of years ago for the trades industry and that sector. You know, very rarely do you have builders, plumbers, glaziers sort of get together and network. And it's an incredibly, it's been really positive, but it's a really good opportunity for them all to sort of tools down. They don't have to dress up. They can just come to where it's being hosted, have a beer, have a drink, have a chat. And we usually have somebody giving some form of advice around, you know, accountancy or employment issues. It could be anything that we have a sort of a guest speaker speaking on different topics that can help small business particularly. And a lot of collaboration and working relationships start from those events. Our business connections is similar, but for the wider membership base. So any business, any member type can come to that monthly event. A lot of regions call those BA5s, business after 5, but we changed that up about 5 years ago to business connections, and they're the first Tuesday of every month. BARA I'll talk a bit more about later, which is our Business and Retail Association. And all of the other points that we have there are some of our larger events that we hold throughout the course of the year. So the Wellbeing Conference is in its 2nd year this year and is incredibly poignant, and sort of everybody it's a bit of a buzzword or topic at the moment, but it should have been for many, many years previously, and I'm sure it will be for many years to come. And what we try and do with the conference is just to provide great speakers and great opportunities of service providers to showcase what they offer, so that people can go away from the conference with sort of tips and tools to help them help their employers or themselves on the path of wellbeing. And we've had well over 250 people for the 2 years that we've run the conference attending that full day conference. The business showcase is an expo for members. So it's a business expo. They can buy a stand at the expo. It's only for members can showcase or exhibit. And it is open to the public and other members. So we get approximately 75 exhibitors a year, with about 250 to 300 attendees. It's a really short, sharp expo. It goes from 5 until 7:30, so people can pop in after work, and it is a really good way for businesses to say, hey, look at us, this is what we do. But also, again, another networking opportunity. We like those. We have the WIT Top Shop, WIT Taranaki Top Shop, which is exactly what it says on the tin. We have an awards ceremony and a big campaign to find the best shop, the top shop of our region. And that goes through probably a 2-month campaign where businesses are nominated, become finalists, then are mystery shopped, and we announce the winners at the Top Shop Awards, which is held in June every year. The TSB Business Excellence Awards, which a number of chambers in all regions hold every year. And it, again, is exactly what it says. It's our Business Excellence Award. It's a run on an entry basis rather than a nomination basis, and the entrants are then into different categories and are then judged by our panel of judging experts per category. And again, we have a gala evening at the end of that campaign, which lasts about 3 months in the whole process. And at the gala evening, the winners are announced with the Supreme Award winner. We've only just had those about a week and a half ago. And it was really successful this year. And again, like a number of regions, we have the Taranaki Young Enterprise Scheme, or the Young Enterprise Scheme, which is run through our office by Shelley, who I introduced you to before. She is our YES coordinator. So that's just a few of the initiatives and events that we do. We have a number of events that we do run separate to this every year. I think it's a ridiculous number, but it's really good because we get a lot of guest speakers, a lot of potentially visiting politicians or MPs. We've had events in the past with central government agencies to help them get support for different legislation or consultation that they may be going through. And because of our membership base, we are able to get the word across and get a lot of people to attend these different types of events. We've also had the Privacy Commissioner visit, the Race Relations Commissioner visit, and we do have a number of CEOs that come into region, which we organise events for them to speak to our membership base as well. What's been happening in 2022? These are just some of the opportunities and benefits accessed by members. We've had 137 training and workshops with over 1,000 attendees this year, which is amazing. So we offer lots of different training, whether it be Excel, Word, Te Reo, sales, customer service. Like, the list is long, but it's really relevant, and we are getting more and more people tap into our training initiative or area every year, and it is a growth area for us, mostly because they're actually usually quite small workshops, so you're working together with probably no more than 20 people, and that makes it quite a good learning environment. We've had 53 business networking events this year. We had our last one last evening, which was the Christmas Business Connections. We have currently 740 chamber members, and those are actual businesses. They're not just, that's the number of people. We've got a database of well over 2,000 people. So that's where our networking reach and our ability to help people work together and collaborate. We quite often hear what's going on in our region with different businesses or new businesses that started, and we can put them together to maybe do good things or work together or mentor or just help each other with their business journey. We have had over 30 guest speaker events this year, which is a huge amount, even given that the first part of this year was quite a slow start for everybody. But the good news is that everyone had sort of dusted off and recovered and started travelling a lot more in the latter part of the year. So we have been very busy with making sure that we take as many opportunities for our members as we possibly can. I'd like to speak about our partners program. Now, this is an incredibly amazing network that we have here at our Chamber of Commerce. And it's basically all of these businesses or organisations have become category partners or key regional partners or marketing and media partners of the Chamber here in Taranaki. Now, what that means is they have a very special relationship with us, and we further develop that relationship through regular meetings with our partnership manager, Maura, and they come up with strategic plans to ensure that the partnership is mutually beneficial. Now, this can be through a number of ways. It can be through advocacy, it can be adding value through marketing or special member offers. It's the sharing of knowledge and expertise between the partners, but also the partners in the Chamber. So we might be able to see a way that they can work collaboratively to enhance our the business community and or our membership base and help and assist businesses. Partners often have keynote speakers that they have that come into the region that we can help and we can help get out to the wider community, Taranaki business community. And the relationship is really to help, the relationships that the partners have is really to help the Taranaki businesses grow. So there's, as you can see, there are a number of them there crossing a vast number of sectors. So it's not just what the partners can do for the Chamber or vice versa, it's what these partnerships can do for the business community. And it's really quite fun seeing the collaborations and the working that happens between a lot of these organisations and the Chamber and our other members. I will just now pass you over to Bex, Rebecca, who will just talk to you about becoming a member and why you should join.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Okay, sorry, just again, technical issues. So why should you join the Chamber? Well, your business was going to grow. You gain valuable connections and exposure to other local businesses. It's that networking, it's that business connections, which is a wonderful opportunity and a way to support each other, which is the next one. So you're supporting each other, your business is gaining that support, access to a lot of advice, advocacy and resources from community leaders, as well as the Chamber. We're very, very passionate here about what we do and how we can support your business to grow, thrive, and give you that support. So that goes back to our last point there, which your business, we're here to help your business thrive by sharing knowledge and insight from like-minded businesses. One of the things businesses that join the Chamber really value is that relationship and that support that the Chamber is able to provide, but that we can give each other as part of that business community. So it's really, really exciting. How do I push? Yeah. Oh, excellent. So some of the benefits of being a member. We like to create a wide variety of benefits. So like I mentioned, we can connect with, oh, now it's gone. No. Oh, sorry. We might let Jessica do the,
yeah.
Do you want to hold it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry about that. You're going to connect with over 700 businesses within the Taranaki Chamber business community. So I think before we said 740, it always sits around there. Yeah, so that's great. So we have invitations to regular networking events and training. So Jessica's already talked a little bit about our networking events and training. The networking events are a great opportunity to build on relationships and create new relationships as well, and look at how you can collaborate with other businesses. It's really exciting. So you're going to receive regular business news updates. We keep you very informed about, you know, anything that we feel is relevant to the business community, and how to access all our range of options, from training to networking to any visiting options, the promotions and bits and pieces like that as well. And we have a range of great value of member-to-member offers and promotions. And this is something that you can utilise yourself as a business owner or share to your staff members. So that's a great add-on value. And if you want to hear about more of those, you can find out more on our website, or you can reach out to us, because I'm happy to meet with anybody and have a chat and see how the Chamber can help you in your business. So that's why you need to join the chamber. We like to keep it a bit light and friendly here. So when you join the chamber, you become part of a network of heroes within the Taranaki business community, because Taranaki is very passionate about what we do, our businesses, our community, and we want to support each other. And we're here at the chamber to be a focus point for the business community. Okay, I think that's me, is it? Thank you very much. I'm going to pass you back to Jessica now.
Great. So thanks, Beck. That's really awesome. And yeah, we do like to keep it light and, as you can see, a little bit comical there. I think that one thing that we have in our Taranaki Chamber community is that everybody knows that we're incredibly approachable, and we are open to sort of a lot of different suggestions and ideas that can support and help businesses thrive. So we would welcome any conversation with any business or organisation, not-for-profit, education provider, and also we've got Friends of the Chamber, which is if people weren't in business but they were new to the region and just wanted the opportunity to be able to connect with people, that's a possibility too. I'd like to just focus a little bit on the BARA, which is the Business and Retail Association membership. So we encourage people who are in the New Plymouth CBD and around to be a BARA member as well as a chamber member. Now, this was established in 2014 to foster and grow the vibrancy of the New Plymouth CBD, which obviously, as a lot of smaller regional towns throughout New Zealand appreciate, is that a vibrant CBD is absolutely essential to a vibrant town, city and region. So through communication and advocacy and collaboration, the BARA manager, which is Michelle Brennan, who I introduced earlier, and together with members, they strive to maximise the opportunity relating to events in the city. Now, it is quite heavily events-based, but it's actually also any issues that they might have, that some of the retailers or businesses within the CBD may have with parking, different licensing, rates and rate hikes. And there's sort of so many other things. We do shopping promotions. We encourage the BARA members to dress their windows for certain festivals, or if when WOMAD's here, or we have an event here called Americana every year, so everything just sort of gets a bit blinged up with American flags and the like. And it is we advocate and communicate when those things are happening to make sure that there is a vibrancy in the CBD, that make people aware of what an amazing space that we have here. It is really important to note that we do work together with the council around the Business and Retail Association, but we also advocate for BARA members to the council on consultations and the like, and also the future plans for the area. I did mention earlier the Chamber Hub, which I'd just like to say is run by Melissa, Keith and Mary Sagan. They are our Chamber Hub coordinators or program coordinators, and their job is mainly connecting people through employment and training. And the Chamber Hub is a fully funded service in partnership with MSD, and we work really closely with them. Our office for the Chamber Hub is out in Bell Block, which is a really good way of sort of connecting with people and businesses out there as well. So they focus on employment training and business connections. As mentioned earlier, we have our Business Connections events, formerly BA5s. Now, these are every Tuesday evening, and business are given the opportunity to host these once a month. And so we have businesses that host, and we do all of the marketing and work and support around that event. It's a really good opportunity for those host businesses to promote their business and showcase their operations, their facilities, introduce their staff and the products that they have. I really enjoy these events because every month you hear more about a different business, you meet different people, and you get the opportunity to connect with people that you haven't seen for a while. And a lot of businesses come to. They are incredibly popular events for networking and connecting. The network of trades, which I have mentioned also, they are growing in popularity and are really well received by that trades industry sector. The network of trades is specific for the network group of trades and trade-based businesses. So if you are a trades business and you haven't been a part of the Chamber of Commerce before, I can highly recommend that you do come along. You obviously become a member of the Chamber, but you also come along to the Network of Trades events, because there are a number of business opportunities and collaborations that happen from these events. You know, a builder might be needing a plumber on the site, and the plumber might be needing extra business, or you know, I could go on and on with a list of parallels and network and connections that can happen at these events. This is just a picture to give you an idea. This is our Top Shop Awards for 2022. As you can see, it's quite a full room, and it is a really well-received event. It's a sellout every single year, and it's something that we really look forward to and enjoy. And then this here is for the winners of this year's Supreme Business Award here in Taranaki, and it was Jones and Sanford, which are the owner of Mitre 10 Mega here. It was a spectacular evening, and we really appreciated. We had a staggering amount of people attend, and we enjoyed it very, very much. So that's a bit in the nutshell about the Taranaki Chamber. There is a number of things that we can help you with, but if you have any questions, if you're interested in becoming a member, do just get in touch. We would love to hear from you. And I think the best thing is, if you do if you have any questions and you just want to have that open conversation, we would really be welcome you to get in touch. So that's us. If you'd like to I don't know what happens now. You can ask some questions if you like.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica, and thank you so much. It's just such a huge array of services and so much support out there. It's fantastic. I've just got one question here, which is, when and how could a person register for a space on the business showcase?
Good question. So usually we open bookings for the showcase in about middle to end of June. And that just gives a couple of months, because it's on the 10th of August and it's held at the Plymouth International Hotel. And it just gives people plenty of time to get their exhibit in gear and prepared. So yeah, we welcome as many members as we can to showcase that event.
That's awesome. Thank you. Hand over to Angela.
Thanks, Briar. Thank you, Jessica and Bex, for joining us. It has been wonderful, and I totally agree with Briar. What a huge array of products and services you've got available there, supporting the business community of Taranaki. So, yeah, if I can encourage anybody to reach out, Briar has dropped some links into the chat around the mobile number, contact number and email address. Also, you can rewatch this to grab those details if you need them as well.
Excellent.
Thank you again. If you are not quite ready to do that, and in a few months' time you think, oh, I remember going to this conference but I don't know where to start, please head over to Connected. They will be that conduit of connection. There is Sean Markham available in the Taranaki region, who will be able to help you on your road to reaching out to somebody like the Chamber there. Digital Boost is here to support you on your digital transformation journey. If you're a business that is doing digital well, please reach out to us. We'd love to showcase you on our platform as well. Or if you are just building your digital capability, please log on and use all of our free resources to help your organisation survive and thrive in a digital world. That does bring our session to a close. Once again, thank you so much to the Taranaki Chamber, to Jessica and Bex for joining us this afternoon. Thank you again for sharing that information.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Thanks to Briar for co-hosting with me, and we have got more sessions up this afternoon and tomorrow, so please head over to the Connected website if you'd like to register for any of those. Other than that, I do hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you again.